And welcome back to Freedom of Thought, another Memorial Day weekend. This is 2026. We will honor our veterans once again, Lakewood Park Cemetery. Another beautiful Memorial Day weekend. Much better than, let's say, yesterday was a bit. Yesterday was a bit kind of wet. Now, it got better as the day progressed, but this is like, oh, this is what this time of year, there's nothing like coming to honor these veterans on such a gorgeous day, and we thank you, Lord, for that. This one, yep, 1888, 1937, unassigned, but definitely still a part of things. 1937 again, right here. Interesting. Over that way, there's another group over there. I believe that's with the deer over there. We saw that one. We'll probably visit at some point. These veterans here, yep. Thank you, and thank you always. That's what I gotta say about that. Wow, 1846, must be Civil War right here. Well, it has to be. Could be the ones in between there as well, like the Spanish American, but 1840s, that's generally going to be Civil War, yes. People born in the 1840s. They lived long lives for the most part, yeah. This one got to about 88 here. Martha Farmer, so 1850, that must have been Spanish American War. Uh-oh, look at that symbol. The one on the right there. That one, yeah, that one, yeah, oh, and that one too, yeah, that one, yeah. Sorry for the finger there in the way. Yeah, let's just say I don't endorse those. I endorse the people, not the symbols. No, endorse the people. Thank you again so much. Yep, 1842, Private Charles Ashford. Thank you, Charles. God bless you. He passed away in 1933, almost 100 years ago already. Yeah, passed away in 1933. Yeah, a lot of these are Civil War vets here. Some of them, heck, not all though. Yep, here we go. Captain, 1885 to 1929. Didn't live too long. He was a captain. Again, possibly World War One. In this case, in fact, I would say so. It has to be World War One. Thank you, Captain Frank Hilla. Ooh, here's a Civil War one right here. George B. Friend. He was our friend for sure. Private in the infantry, Minnesota infantry there. Civil War 1846 to 1929. Jesse Cook. Indian Wars. Yep. 1858 to 29. Yep. Wild stuff. Yep, Minnesota regiment here. This must have been in Spanish-American War. About 1900 probably is when he was serving. Emily Steph, Life is Eternal, I like that. Civil War veteran George Brandeis right here. George Brandeis. Civil War veterans, it's just amazing to see people that long ago. But I always tend to gravitate to the Civil War because I know that's the furthest back. If only we could have, what do they call that? If only we could have Revolutionary War, but no, I'm not here. Minnesota didn't even start until 58, so a lot of these people were actually born before Minnesota really was a state. So quite interesting. They must have they must have settled here later on or something. So interesting to think about. Yeah, they are. Who knows? There's another one. Oh, sorry for standing in the way. George Green. Yep, Civil War veterans. I just have a lot of respect for the Civil War veterans. And again, it's just fascinating. There's the beautiful lake off in the distance. Some call it Ba Sky. I still like to call it Lake Calhoun just because that's what I, grew up with. Not trying to be rude or anything. Yep, these are Civil War here, of course. 1944 to 1914, 1946 to 1914. God bless you guys. Thank you. Yep, U.S. Navy. So that's interesting. U.S. Navy in the Civil War. Interesting. Must have been in the Carolinas or something for that. Because I know there was a lot. But then again, they could have been on the Mississippi River too. Interesting. Well, the good part is these all survived. Obviously, if they died like in the 1900s, they survived the Civil War, which is good. It's just you still honor and respect them for, well, being there and surviving, you know. And obviously the ones that passed away is terrible and sad. Obviously, and that's kind of like generally what Memorial Day is about. Some of these unmarked ones up above were probably ones that died in the war, like this one right here. Yeah, this is an unmarked one right here. So I just want to recognize you and thank you, and God bless. I'm sorry for what happened. Yep, there's a few here in a row, unmarked graves. Somebody's buried there. There's a reason why there's a thing there. But they must have been killed in the war, and I don't know. It's not had their name for some reason. I don't know why that happened, but hard to say. Yep, and then here's this big monument once again. We come here every now and then. So 1861 to 1865, in memory of the Civil War veterans of Minnesota, who in their youth maintained the Union so that, can hardly see it, sorry, so that government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from the earth. So that's kind of like a line from Mr. Lincoln there. Yep. Civil, yep, veterans of World War I, the World War, as it was called at the time. This might be literally from about that time, and here's the Spanish-American 1898. So this probably is about from back then, because you could tell it's pretty old, probably from, because it was called the World War, not World War One. So also known as the Great War. So yes, just want to again thank and respect all the veterans here. God bless you. I don't want to drag this video out too long. So God bless all of you, and God bless the United States of America. And thank you.